Hi, this is Kate from Kate Forman Yoga, and today I'm going to teach you some alternatives to downward facing dog. This is one of the most viewed blog posts on my website, so I thought I'll create a YouTube video to show you exactly what I'm talking about in the blog post. And if you haven't read the blog post, I'll tag it and link it down below in the description section. So before we get into it, go ahead and tap that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all my latest yoga tips and tricks. And then let's get into it. So downward facing dog is one of those poses where it's called a resting pose, but like it's not a resting pose. Child's pose is a resting pose. Down dog, you're on your arms, you're on your legs. And it can be really hard, especially if you're new to yoga, especially if you have tight shoulders, especially if you have tight legs, and especially if you have some kind of shoulder issues going on. So I want to give you options that you can do to still take the vinyasa class that you love without feeling like you have to do the down dogs all the time, because it doesn't matter. It's your practice. You should be doing things that feel good in your body, not things that hurt or make you feel like you're being tortured. So if you ever want to take a break from down dog but are not just like doing a child's pose, you don't want to take that route, these are your options. So my personal favorite is to come onto your knees and use blocks under your hands. Now the reason I would use blocks is because once you're down on your hands and knees, it can get even harder to get your foot to step forwards to the front of your mat. So if you already struggle with stepping your foot forward, definitely use yoga blocks here. If you do struggle with stepping your foot forwards, go check out my other video. I'm going to teach you in it how to step your foot forwards. There are some tips and tricks you can do to get the foot to land more forwards. But if you're sick of down dog and you want to do something different, or if you have any kind of shoulder pain in down dog, this is a better option for your shoulders. You're going to take your hands to blocks and then you'll step your foot between your hands from here, pick up that back knee, then you can come into your warrior two, you can come into your triangle, you can be in a lunge twist, you can do all the things. And then to come back out, you just take that knee out. So what that might look like in a vinyasa class that's moving faster is, let's say you're at a forward fold at the top of your mat, your teacher says reach your arms out and up, exhale, fold forwards, and then they say step back into down dog. Now you're not going to, you're going to step back, take the knee down, take the other knee down, bam, you're on all fours, you're not doing a down dog, you're doing something better for your body today. Then, rather than lifting your leg up and trying to get the leg forwards, I say just lean to the side, put your foot between your hands. The higher the blocks, the easier it's going to be for you to get that foot forwards, because it's going to create more space in your body. Anytime there's more space in our bodies, we can move better. That's why yoga is so great. It creates space in your body. That's down dog alternative number one. Down dog alternative number two requires some props, like this chair. So I really like this one. It's not really doable if you're in a yoga studio. You kind of have to be at home. So if you're practicing at home and you want to get the long spine feeling of a down dog, but you don't want to put that weight in your shoulder, this is an awesome option. This is also good for you if you have wrist issues. I know a lot of people feel their wrists in yoga classes. Enter the yoga chair, which is just a regular chair. What you would do is you would take your hands to either the seat or the arms, or you can turn the chair, have the back of the chair as well. It's really going to be dependent on where your shoulders feel best. So if your shoulders don't feel awful when they're above your head like this, then this might be an okay place. If you have rotator cuff issues, this might not feel great for you. So you might want to actually bring your shoulders a little bit lower so that you can control how high they end up getting, right? So you could be in a down dog here, and then you can bend your knees, but if you look, my arms are not up by my ears like they would be in a regular down dog. So I highly recommend playing with bending the knees here, and then you can feel the long spine as well. And it feels just like a down dog without the pressure on the arms and the shoulders. From here, you can step your foot forwards, you can come into your lunge twist, you can come into your warrior two, you can come into your triangle pose. Bonus, you have the seat of the chair there, so you don't even need your yoga blocks. You just hang out right here, extended side angle, boom, all the things. So That's how you would come into it, using a chair. Those are my two favorite ways of doing a down dog without doing a down dog. So if you have any questions, definitely leave me a comment in the comment section below. If you haven't checked out my other yoga video about how to do a down dog, highly recommend that. And then check out my blog, because there's a few other posts about down dog, about vinyasa style of yoga, and how you can kind of change it so that it works better for you. I'll put those links in the description below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it already. Give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, and I will see you next time.